Adventure, an unusual and exciting, typically hazardous experience or activity. The world is definitely full of those. For today's video, we step away from the cars for a bit, and I guess you could say we find ourselves on an adventure, or maybe like two. Welcome to the Kauai Nopi.
I said let go.
Kauai is an island of Hawaii with tropical rainforests covering most of the island. It's filled with good food, amazing beaches, and beautiful waterfalls. And you guys know we love our waterfalls. For the trip, we rented a Jeep to help us get to some of the remote locations that we needed to get to, and it was also something that could take a beating. Our first adventure takes us to an overgrown trail to see something pretty unique.
Alright, Jurassic Park first.
Yep. Adventure video. We're just gonna walk into the jungle here.
I don't think this is a trailhead, this is just a jungle.
Let's go for it. Where are we going?
We are going to Huapiki. I'm gonna pronounce that wrong. Falls, and it's where Jurassic Park was filmed.
One of my personal favorite movies slash series of all time.
Okay.
Kind of hear it right now. I can hear the falls from here. I don't know if you guys can hear it on camera, but that's pretty cool. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna butcher this name, but the Huopi Falls is right around 2.5 miles out and back, so definitely one of our easier hikes. Due to the constant rain, it makes the trail really muddy and I guess interesting to say the least. Despite that, the hour-long trek is definitely worth the work. Oh my goodness, babe. You ready to see it? Oh, it's huge! Oh my god! Where are we?
We're in Jurassic Park!
On top of waterfall.
Literally, I'm speechless.
Okay, what'd you think about our first waterfall?
The coolest.
The coolest. So this was absolutely beautiful to see. And in Jurassic Park. So we got some good shots here. We're gonna relax. We brought some snacks and then we're gonna head back.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
That was really good. It is.
First waterfall down. Time to hike back. Once we got back to the Jeep, we pretty much spent the rest of our day exploring the beautiful and vibrant island of Kauai. While stopping at a pull-off on a mountain road, we noticed what appeared to be a small pathway down the cliff. And actually, an overgrown tree root led us to one of the most beautiful and remote beaches we have ever seen.
Their spirits would come out here. Now, good spirits would go to Po, which is an underwater afterlife. Bad spirits would just walk the beach for eternity, and that's where the stories of the night marchers come in. So if you're not...
For day 2, we had to be tourists for a little bit. This is something I was really looking forward to. We took a boat excursion along the beautiful Napali coast, marveling at these massive 4,000-foot cliffs above the Pacific Ocean. Thousands of years ago, Kauai natives called home. Viewing these cliffs from the ocean gives you a whole new appreciation of the island. There's also a trail along the coast. On the boat, I got a few tips from a couple of different locals on probably the best waterfall on the entire island. But we'll come back to that in a bit. After viewing the coast, we stopped by a nearby reef for some snorkeling, and I met a friend. After the boat, we were starving. We found the closest poke spot and decided to stop and try it out. How's your first Hawaiian poke experience? What'd you think about this? And we're back to sketchy things.
There's no way that this takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, you moving? We somehow found ourselves in another very muddy...
Not somehow. You. This is how we find ourselves here, is you. We all know how we get here.
This is far more sketchy than the last one, but careful. Oh my god. We're back at it.
I am swimming in this mud.
Yeah, this is a little bit worse than the first one, but we'll be a lot more sick because we can actually get in the waterfall for this one. We heard about some falls that were technically only viewable from the road. But we got a tip that there's a hidden trail along the road and behind the fence before you actually reach the falls. As you can see, we found it.
My feet are so wet.
Come on. This hike was about a mile long and straight down the edge of a cliff. Thankfully, there's some rope to help you along the way. And of course it rains.
How did you even...
Just grab onto these. Oh, it's a tightrope. Okay, we're almost down. Falls are right there.
It's coming down!
Yep, yep. That's what makes it fun though. We're so close. Okay, very careful. Oh. Okay, right here is going to be a little bit of a jump.
Okay. Here, they have this over the roof.
Oh, okay, good. I'm good. You hold on to it. Okay, we pretty much made it now. Oh.
I cannot believe we just did that whole mountain. It's huge.
So, very slippery, so be careful. Nice, good job. Despite the rain and the mud, we made it to the base of this beautiful 173-foot waterfall. This is why we do it. Nice.
Alright, so just for some perspective here, we were at the top of that thing, and then Dustin looks down at the waterfalls and sees that there's people down here, and there's a million signs that say don't go down, dangerous, blah blah blah, and we're obviously at the bottom, and he's swimming right over there, so guess who won that argument? Not me. Oh, here he comes. Look how majestic. For real. Look at how majestic this is right now. The sun shining through. It's a happy water boy. It's a happy... Oh man, look at that fucking gorilla get out the water. Oh. Hello.
That's so sick.
This is insane.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
It's so clear.
That's what we live for. there's one thing I can encourage you guys to do in life, it's adventure and explore. So, like I said, if there's one thing I can encourage you guys to do, it's to get out there and explore. Just do more. To end our long day, we went to our local beach and watched the sunset, but we were really preparing ourselves for what our final adventure holds. So remember that best waterfall hike on the island I told you guys about? Yeah, that's today, and it definitely doesn't come easy. We had a 4:30 a.m. wake-up call to get to the trailhead by 5:30 a.m. It's still pretty dark, so we're using our phones to navigate. All in all, this is about a 10-mile hike in and out, so we wanted to start as early as possible. The beginning of this hike is climbing the cliffs of the beautiful Nepali coast to eventually reach the entrance of the valley, which will take us to the waterfall. Well, we just we crossed this using only this. That was pretty cool. So we're on our last big adventure, I think, right?
Yes. After this one, you made me get up at 4 in the morning, cross a river.
So apparently up this river right here is a massive 300-foot waterfall. So that's our adventure for today. This river also goes into the beach down here. Very cool. This is pretty dangerous. I hear that it can flood really, really quickly depending on the weather. Thankfully, we have a sunny day currently.
Yes.
So if all goes well, should be good. So continue. Wow.
Oh my God.
Cave on the beach. So this is one of the spots that we really wanted to do. As you guys can see, there's a cave right down there, but our waterfall hike is about a 4-hour round trip, no stops. So it'll be a while, and apparently this beach, this tide comes in very, very fast on this beach, so a little sketchy, but it's very, very sick. What do you think, babe?
I want to go in the cave.
I know. So sick. Okay, you ready?
Here we go. I don't want to leave here. This is so cool. It's starting to rain.
We should go. So, now this is where things get interesting. Now the falls hike is a treacherous 4-mile in and out hike, scaling cliffs, crossing rushing streams, and traversing the mud. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. If the weather conditions change at all, we could very well be left stranded due to the high flood warning and rushing waters. This was a risk we were willing to take. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Careful. One step at a time. Nice, baby. Okay, you guys are on GoPro for the rest of the hike. This is
Are you okay?
pretty brutal.
Take a little
Halfway. Halfway.
We did it. I was gonna slap the camera.
Okay, hold on. Take it slow. Very deep, okay? Touch this rock. Got it? Stick. That was big fun. Now I'm wondering if we climb these rocks. After 2 hours of traversing the mud and crossing high flowing streams, we finally got our first look at the waterfall. That's where we're going. The Hanakapiai Falls stands about 300 feet in the air. This will be the biggest waterfall that we have ever seen. That's the biggest waterfall I've ever seen.
This is
What?
crazy.
What? We freaking did it!
This is the most,
8 miles.
first of all, longest hike ever. The most like grand thing I have ever seen in my entire
You're the
life.
best adventure life ever. This is crazy. This is the biggest waterfall we've ever seen.
It feels so small.
Yes.